as you were looking over the standards, we're going to just call out some of the things that we hope you also noticed. First being that the standards have 6 strands of ELA standards, and you can see those highlighted in the blue box on the left. And then within each strand, the standards are listed. So within each strand, the standards kind of define what students should know and be able to do within each strand. And also a fun fact is that the standard numbers actually coordinate throughout grade levels so that each standard is building in complexity from year to year. On the left-hand side of the slide, you'll see the Missouri State Standards, and on the right, you'll see the Common Core Standard domains that we were just looking at. And as you can see, they pretty closely mirror one another, but one minor difference is that the Missouri Standards will lump the RI and the RL standards into just one category called reading, but they still will have separate standards within the domain to address literature and informational text differently. So your curriculum, your ELA curriculum should be addressing each strand of the standards every single day. Foundational skills, writing, language, speaking, listening, and reading. But the goal of this session is really just to focus on the reading standards, RL and RI standards only. And so here you see the literary analysis skills called out by the standards. On the left, you have reading literature, and on the right, you have reading information. And these skills build throughout grade levels and differ depending on grade. However, this is just a general summarized list of the skills required by the standards. Notice that the standard numbers correspond with similar standards in RL and RI. For example, the 0.1 standard is always about referring to the text, the 0.4 standard always about vocabulary, and the 0.9 about comparing and contrasting. The only one that does not correspond is the 0.8 standard, as there is not a counterpart for it, the RI.8 standard in reading literature. So take a moment to pause the screen and read over